Jason, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I am Robert with Chatham County, and talk to me about what is GovDeals.
So GovDeals is an online seller of government surplus. So anything that a government agency doesn't need anymore, whether it's desks and chairs or real estate, helicopters and airplanes, we auction that online on a site that works like eBay would.
Really?
Yeah.
And whereabouts are you guys located? Obviously, you're serving the entire state.
We are serving the entire state. We actually have 15,000 government agencies that we work with across the U.S. and Canada, but we're headquartered in Montgomery, Alabama. So we're a southern company.
Okay.
And GMA was one of the first partners that we had as a company when we started 20 years ago. And
All right.
so we've got about 650 clients here in the state of Georgia, including the Department of Administrative Services from the state, but about 199 clients right now that are cities.
You guys are busy.
We are, and there's 1,000 new assets every day that come onto the site that are sold, cars and trucks and backhoes and kitchen equipment too.
Why do you think it's important, and why do you think you have had the success that you've had?
I think what we do is two things. First, we've democratized surplus. So if you're the city's social circle or Oscilla or something, there's nothing that you can do to attract a group of folks to come and look at your surplus assets. But online, your stuff sits there right along with Cobb County and Gwinnett County and everybody that would have an easy time. So we can get it out in front of the right kind of bidders. And so within about 300 miles of Atlanta, we've got 250,000 registered bidders, and we know the kinds of stuff they're interested in. So if you're selling kitchen equipment from schools, we're going to that marketplace. If you've got backhoes and heavy equipment, we're going to that group of buyers. And so it drives revenue back into the local government agencies so that they can continue to provide the services that their citizens need.
You know, it sounds like you guys deal with a lot, the products that you have are geographical, and I think that you could move, right?
Absolutely, and so a lot of our stuff will travel. We've got a lot of stuff that comes here to Savannah, gets put on a ship and goes overseas, because if you're in a third world country with third world gas, it won't run on a brand new Caterpillar even if you've got money to buy.
Wow.
But you can buy one that's 30 years old and it'll do great. And
Fantastic.
so you can do that kind of stuff. And then you've also got folks who are looking for unique items and older items, and they may have a tractor sitting out back that doesn't have an engine, and you've got one that's been rolled over 3 times but the engine's fine. And so we can get that stuff to move around to the right kinds of buyers, and it'll travel here regionally and even internationally.
I was going to say, you've got to have a lot of international clients too, I would assume.
We do, and the company that we work for actually has other agencies that does the same kind of stuff that we do, and so like one of them does oil and gas pipeline work internationally. So we've got international bidders across the world that are looking for different kinds of things. But even like with pickup trucks and that kind of stuff, if you've got an F-150 in social circle, that it's been well used and well cared for, but it doesn't have a decade's worth of road salt. So somebody from Indiana can come and can get a pickup truck that they can put a new engine in, whereas they can't buy it in Fort Wayne because it's going to be rusted out next year. And so a lot of stuff will travel all over the country and even all over the world.
Sounds like you guys are incredibly busy.
We are busy all the time.
I mean, if you're an international company that deals both locally and internationally, you'd have to be busy, and the amount of product that you have, it's innumerable.
Absolutely, and even we'll be this week working with the Tattnall County schools. They've got 2 new elementary schools that they are building. And so we're actually helping them sell the surplus, the desks and the chairs out of the old. And so folks will be coming to pick up the stuff this week, and they made about $80,000 just selling desks and chairs and kitchen equipment or something, the stuff for the school system. So there's always stuff going on the website.
You guys are like kind of a facilitator.
We are, absolutely. We're the go-between between the buyers and the sellers, and so we're going to help on both sides, because it takes both sides to make the money for the government agencies and for the communities. And so anything we can do to help facilitate that, we'll do.
Now, tell me again where you guys are located. I know you're globally, internationally, but where are you located?
Our headquarters is Montgomery, Alabama, but we've got folks in Atlanta, and I work from Alabama to cover Georgia and Alabama, and then we've got about 30 of me across the country and folks all over the place that are supporting. So.
Talk to me real quick about how GMA, the conference, has been. What kind of reception you've been getting?
It's great. We've been partners with GMA for a long time. And so folks, this is almost family reunion versus sales opportunity. So most of the folks that I know who we are, know what we do. And so we're just here continuing to support and ask questions about what they need. And new things that we can provide for them. And so it's been really good to be here at GMA and to be involved and to get to continue to meet the people here.
Folks who may not be aware of what you do or where you are, how can they know? And the phone numbers, website?
So website is just govdeals.com, and my cell is 334-300-9591, and folks are welcome to call me. And I handle mostly the contracting side for the government agencies, but if somebody's interested in buying something, they can call me too, and I can help get them to the right people. But we're on Facebook and LinkedIn and all those kinds of places as well.
Awesome. Jason, I can't thank you enough for taking the time to talk to me today.